everyone, it's Anna here at Dee's with a beautiful swag kit you can use all summer long. It is the pink peony swag kit, and it's going to be the perfect thing for a grapevine you have at home or a lantern to add just a nice pop of color. For springtime, you could go ahead and get it out, maybe put some Easter decor inside of your lantern, or if you have the wreath design, you could always add maybe a little Easter sign to it too. It's going to look really pretty, and you can again use this one all summer long. It starts out with this really nice peony pick, and it's got a bloom on it as well as a bud, but then it has all kinds of nice mixed greenery with it. And we're also going to be pairing that with this greenery bush piece here too. I liked this one because it has a little bit of that pink running through those leaves that I thought looked really nice with the peony. So we're going to start out by separating this one, fluffing it out. This one is a bush, so it's shaped a little bit differently than when we use a stem. And I'm just going to take some time and fluff out each branch of this and really open it up. The way I fluffed this one differently is I kind of gave myself a little spot right here in the middle, and instead of just pulling a little bit down, I kind of pulled some down and all around, and that's going to be the perfect spot for the peony stem. So I'm going to set that down and fluff this one as well. I'm going to leave a flower right there, but I'm going to pull some off to the side, both sides there. And the reason why I chose two stems that were a little bit fuller is because when you go to put this together, I'm just going to lay that one on top of the other. I wanted it to be nice and full for when you attach it to your grapevine wreath. So I'm going to hold it up there and kind of show you what I mean. So instead of just a smaller kit, this one's going to be nice and full. Look how much that fills in on this wreath. Really pretty, lots of greenery, and then that pop of pink. And we're going to do a little bit bigger of a bow, and the bow is going to tie in the colors. So there it is, nice and full. I'm going to set this off to the side, and I'm going to do my ribbon. Let me cut those stems first. Just chop our stems like normal. All right, for ribbon on this one, you guys, I chose really pretty plaid. I love this one. How fun is that? It's got the bright pink, but then it's got orange and yellow and blue and a little bit of green. How fun is that one? It's such a pretty ribbon. It's a really good quality as well. We're going to start out by making a couple loops of that one. Leave your shorter tail going up. Make yourself 2 loops of this one. I made my loops the same as I always do, about 4 to 5 inches. All right, now I'm ready to cut that. And then I've paired that with this really nice yellow Swiss dot. It's the 1.5 inch ribbon. I chose yellow to pop on this one because the center of that peony is a really nice, pretty yellow. And I thought that would look really nice for the spring months. So I've done 2 loops of that one as well. I'm going to go on and cut that. Take a little bit of cloth covered wire right into the middle. And now we're ready to tie this onto our piece here. So this piece is not just something you could use on a lantern or a grapevine. You could also use it on your mantle. You could use it on your mailbox. It's just a nice swag piece that you could use a lot of different places. I'm tying this bow, tying both stems together, and I'm doing it right below the peony. Let me show you. Let's see there. So I've tied that all together right below the flower that I'm going to pull to the middle. This is a little bit fuller of a bow than we do on most of our swag pieces, but I thought just because if you're going to make this into a wreath, you do need a little bit more ribbon. So I'm going to twist it on here first and just kind of show you. Okay. I'm going to bring that tail of the yellow up, fluff that ribbon around. You can see that ribbon added so much color, and that's why I chose all the rest of it to be greenery behind it. So the ribbon can really show up nicely. So I've cut those tails there. I'm going to cut these longer ones down here. Okay, so there it is on the grapevine, just nice and simple. It'd be great if you have double doors. You can get your grapevine frames, add 2 of those up there, really pretty. But as you can see, what I mean about maybe adding a sign here, maybe for Easter, or even like flip-flop, something like that for summer, would be really nice and pretty. The other thing I'm going to show you is that on the lantern over here, if you have a grapevine at home, you can always take the stuff off of it, or you can get the grapevine separately on our floral supply tab. I'm going to take the same piece here and I'm going to twist it onto this lantern. This is a pretty big lantern. You could definitely put this one on a smaller lantern if you wanted to. But how pretty on like a front porch. You will have to make a few adjustments on a lantern. You're going to have to pull those ribbon tails to come down. You definitely want to bring some of that taller greenery down as well, just so you don't get it too much towards the top. I didn't get it twisted on really well. Let's see. Here we go. So I've got those longer tails coming down, and then I just make a few little adjustments. Bring this tail up. So pretty and bright. Be fun to stick a few Easter eggs down in there, just something really nice and pretty. This swag kit, like all the other ones, is going to be available. Go on and check it out at shopdeeslouisville.com.